I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Javi Kuwait, joined by what? No. Whoa. Back that up. Joined by STEPH.
Hello.
We're continuing Rocket Boys, episode 5 from season 1. Thanks so much for joining. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you're seeing a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show a limited amount of picture-in-picture, but if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JaviKuwait, or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Sling Sony Live subscription, so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with 2 of your favorite CineDesis from the internet. Now, if you're watching on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
ऐसे सुबह उठने में इतनी मुसीबत आती है, तो इतनी जल्दी यहाँ आकर क्या देख रहा है?
अपनी मंजिल।
पायलट बनेगा?
प्लेन नहीं, रॉकेट उड़ाऊंगा।
ये जो हमारे इतने सारे वर्कर्स हैं ना, और ये जो तुम्हारे टेक्नोलॉजी के प्लान है ना, वो इनका काम आसान नहीं, खत्म कर दे।
आज नहीं तो कल बदलाव आएंगे ही आएंगे।
True.
ये कोई लेबोरेटरी का प्रयोग नहीं कि हम एक बार फेल हो गए तो दूसरी बार कर सकते हैं। और जब तक मैं हूँ इस तरह तो तुम्हें मेरे वर्कर्स की जिंदगी को बर्बाद नहीं करने दूंगा।
Ruin the lives. They're not doing too great. Isn't he just trying to get them more money and work?
I'm slightly confused about that front, but it's interesting to see the ideological differences between his father and him, because one person is thinking about the future and the betterment of mankind, and the other person is thinking about the immediacy of mankind.
आपके विचित्र उपहार के प्रदर्शन की खबर बंबई से दिल्ली आ पहुंची।
सर, आप जैसे प्रदर्शन कह रहे हैं, वो मेरी रोजी रोटी है।
राजनीति भी एक प्रदर्शन है।
Politics is all theater, so that's really true.
इसकी प्रिविलेज सिर्फ उनके पास है जिनके पास न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स ऑलरेडी है। अमेरिका एंटी वॉर होने का दावा कर सकता है, कोई भी देश उन पर हमला करने की हिम्मत नहीं करेगा।
That's an interesting thought.
लगता है वापस आकर हमें इस अधूरी जंग को लड़ना होगा।
ओमी, यदि हम एक ही पक्ष के हैं, तो वो जंग नहीं है।
You see how he's at the dark and he's lit?
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
आप इसे व्यापार की नजरों से ना देखें तो बेहतर हो। आजाद भारत की कई जरूरतें हैं। सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जरूरत इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है। हमें आपके मोनेजाइट रिसोर्सेज चाहिए, राजा साहब।
पर मेरा फर्ज बनता है कि मैं अपनी प्रजा के फायदे का सोचूं, जो भारत का हिस्सा नहीं है।
ट्रैवनकोर में जो मोनेजाइट रिजर्व्स हैं ना,
इसकी जरूरत विशेष रूप से आपको है।
तो आप ये भी जानते होंगे कि न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी नीड्स का फ्यूचर है। तीनों प्लान से आपको इलीगल हिस्सा तो मिलता ही होगा ना, जो हर साल ट्रैवनकोर से 3 लाख टन मोनेजाइट यूरोप में इलीगली एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं।
Ooh.
It's putting him on blast. Jeez.
So from that 2.5 lakh ton, you get your fair share, right?
Like I said earlier, हम क्या इंपोर्ट करते हैं और क्या एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, ये हमारा अंदरूनी मामला है।
That went swimmingly.
मेरी प्रजा मुझे बहुत प्रेम करती है।
और जब उन्हें पता चलेगा कि उनके भगवान मोनेजाइट माइन से इलीगल हिस्सा लेते हैं, वो क्या सोचेंगे?
अब आप मुझे ब्लैकमेल कर रहे हैं।
I was about to say.
ट्रैवनकोर में 1.15 मिलियन टन्स मोनेजाइट रिजर्व्स है, और हमें वो पूरा चाहिए।
Wow. That's ambitious.
हम ट्रैवनकोर को इंडिया में शामिल कर लेंगे। ट्रैवनकोर और मोनेजाइट दोनों ही सरकारी प्रॉपर्टी बन जाएंगे।
So, राजा साहब।
I wonder if he knew that this conversation was going to happen. I feel like he's clueless.
Amazing. That's how you talk your talk.
All these concurrent fights for the future of India. It's so interesting.
मुझे सच में अटीरा की कामयाबी पे पूरा भरोसा।
तुम समझ क्यों नहीं रहे हो विक्रम? यूनियन लीडर और सेठों के बीच में लड़ाई बढ़ जाएगी।
You know what a wise man once told me?
This is his dad, right? No, what he's about to say. Fights never end.
जब तक जीवन है चलती रहती है, बस उसे लड़ने की हिम्मत।
Throwing his own words back at him. That's what I thought he might do.
बस एक मौका दीजिए मुझे, बाकी जैसी आपकी मर्जी।
एक मौका।
Very good.
Every time you see a scene in a movie, they go, you know what a wise person once told me? And it's always the person they're talking to who's the wise person.
Hi, Kamla.
रामानाथन जी ने कहा कि मैं आपसे यहाँ मिल सकती हूँ.
What do I have all this pleasure?
She was the girl at the party, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your resume.
I think आपके टेक्सटाइल रिसर्च सेंटर को एक ह्यूमन रिलेशन डिवीजन की जरूरत है. Who is going to talk to the workers?
Good point. You need a rep.
Someone with a PhD in social psychology.
Exactly. तो कैसी लगी मेरी pitch?
It was a great pitch.
Well, since you're the only candidate for a job that's...
What's the name of this composer? Eric Satie?
Your chances are...
This song? If he wasn't married, I would assume that there's something romantic brewing there.
Yeah.
ये देखो तुम्हारे निकाला हूँ.
Oh, that's cutting edge technology, baby.
Very cool.
Pre-iPhone.
मैं अहमदाबाद में अपना डांस एकेडमी खोलने का सोच रही हूँ.
वो सब तो ठीक है.
What is it, 8mm?
हमें इस मोहतरमा पे फोकस करना है.
Why?
It's going to be a boy, Vikram.
It's going to be a girl.
Well, there would be no audio on any of that because I wasn't recording audio back then.
Oh, it is a boy. Wow, they're time jumping.
My dad had an 8mm camera when I was a kid.
That's cool.
Yeah, our earliest videos of me as a baby was recorded on 8mm. Sometimes the replacements are like weird looking to me. Like all of that is is replacements.
Yeah.
The photos he's holding aren't the actual pictures.
मुझे लगता है अब तुम्हें भी शादी कर लेनी चाहिए. As they say, you're coming of age. Give our love to Pipsy.
Oh.
Hope to see you both soon.
Pipsy's still in the photo.
Whoa.
Still in the picture.
Is she gonna propose?
No, it's a watch.
Oh.
It's gotta be a watch. I knew it!
Pipsy.
What is this awkward silence about? Is this a marriage proposal?
No!
Mathur.
Extremely sorry to interrupt, but Pandit ji ne bulaya hai. Travancore ke Maharaja ne haan ke.
Well, that's pretty important. We're talking about the future here.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get up to.
Don't let this be symbolic for their departure from each other.
আপনার জন্য একটা বিশেষ চিঠি এসেছে.
Oh, this guy.
If you're gonna be with someone powerful, though, or someone who's super ambitious, that's the kind of thing you're gonna encounter a lot, is they're gonna be busy with work.
Yeah, but are we getting married or not?
Okay. Well, you can ask me that question after the show's over.
तीनमूर्ति भवन से इन्विटेशन आया. नेहरू एटॉमिक एनर्जी कमीशन के चेयरमैन की घोषणा करने वाले हैं.
This guy's trouble.
इस बार अपना हक लेकर ही रहेंगे, चाहे किसी की भी ख्वाहिशें क्यों
Oh God.
See, you always got someone jealous who's not thinking about the greater good.
That's psychotic ambition.
बड़े गर्व के साथ मैं आज एटॉमिक एनर्जी कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया की घोषणा करना चाहता हूं. And indeed it is my great honor to appoint Dr. Homi Jahangir Bhabha as the first chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission of India.
Love it. That evil eye is real though.
एक मिनट.
Oh God, a hater.
क्या मैं जान सकता हूँ कि ये डिसीजन आप किस बेसिस पे ले रहे हैं? अचानक किसी ने आपको एक पत्थर क्या दिखा दिया?
Uh-oh, homie.
सिर्फ एक पत्थर नहीं रजा साहब. ट्रैवनकोर के महाराजा के पूरे मोनाजाइट रिजर्व्स को हैंडओवर करने के लिए कन्विंस करना.
मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे महाराजा को कन्विंस करने के लिए कोई न्योता आया.
Neither did he.
बड़ा डिसीजन लेने से पहले आपको साइंटिफिक कम्युनिटी के अंदर एक वोटिंग करानी चाहिए थी.
I absolutely agree with Raza.
Uh-oh. This is a game of chess for homie.
Let's hear what the people have to say. Scientific community तो यहाँ मौजूद है.
By a show of hands, who wants this bastard out of here?
Right.
Mehdi Raza as the chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission of India.
You're a stinker. We don't want to hang out with you.
3 people?
Thank you. And those in favor of Dr. Homi.
Everybody else raised their hands.
Right, homie's the homie. Everyone wants to work with him and Vikram. This is easy.
This is what it pays off to be likable.
Right. And
Gentlemen,
Dr. Raza doesn't know how to play
it gives
chess.
me immense pleasure once again to announce the name of Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba as the first chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission of India.
Damn. Somehow he gets to be a bigger and bigger hater, and this is not the end.
Not very gentlemanlike in your conduct, buddy. Come on, man. Politics is all about smiling at the people you hate and pretending you like them.
Right. I guess I get that as a scientist, you hate that politics play into your work, but it does.
किसके ख्यालों में खोए हो?
Just give me one baby before you run off again.
हम अर्थ की हिस्ट्री को 1 साल की टाइमलाइन में कंप्रेस करें. मतलब
Have you heard about this?
January 1st is when the Earth came into existence.
Oh, this is a different kind of calendar. The calendar I've heard about from Cosmos is this January 1st being the Big Bang.
Oh.
At 11 p.m. on the 31st of December. What a blip. Just a blip in the timeline.
Well, that tracks, yeah.
Are we a blip too?
Oh.
You and I?
Oh, damn. Pressure's on. Answer correctly.
Do we have a future?
I don't know.
You should see your face, my fool.
You're joking.
Yes.
I can't tell.
I don't think so.
I can't tell if she's just like protecting him so he can stay focused.
Right.
So yeah, Karthikeyan.
She's not happy.
How is she?
Oh, she's doing remarkable work. The workers seem to like her.
Stop saying nice things about another lady to your lady. It's not a good move.
मैं अपनी डांस एकेडमी शुरू कर रही हूँ.
लेकिन कुछ वक्त ठहर के कार्तिक जरा बड़ा हो जाए. अभी कैसे करोगी? कैसे संभालोगी सब कुछ?
जैसे तुम संभालती हो.
मुझे पता है तुम जो भी करोगी बहुत अच्छे से करोगी.
So let her fail if it doesn't work.
I was thinking the same thing.
मैं तुम्हें किसी चीज के लिए मना तो नहीं कर रहा. बस कुछ देर रुकने के लिए कह रहा हूँ.
विक्रम रुक के 6 साल बीत गए विक्रम.
It's not right, yeah.
क्या कहा था तुमने? सही काम करने का कोई सही वक्त नहीं होता.
Oh, look, now she's doing it.
She should have started with, a wise man once told me.
I'm just asking you to be a little patient. किसी बात समझने में प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
प्रॉब्लम ये है विक्रम कि या तो तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम दिखी नहीं रही या सब कुछ देखकर भी अनजान बन रहे हो.
He chose to marry a very ambitious woman, and now he's trying to keep her locked up with the baby. It's like, I understand what he wants. He's like, I'm trying to save humanity. I'm trying to save India, and you just want to start your funky little dance academy right now. We got a kid to worry about. I can't be worrying about the future of India and take care of the kid at the same time. That's you. You do that part. I do this part. But like, he chose a woman that has like strong ambitions, and she's feeling like tied up.
Right.
And she wants to do her thing too. What is this?
I don't know.
Who's this dude?
Is he imagining her with someone else?
I make a solemn promise that India's first nuclear reactor will be ready in 5 years.
डॉक्टर होमी जे भाभा का संदेश सुना, जिनका उद्देश्य है भारत को ऊर्जा स्वतंत्र बनाना.
A snake.
With whom would you like me to connect you with?
Dr. Crow.
Wait, which one's Dr. Crow?
I'm not clear on what's
I
happening.
thought he was calling Raza.
Dr. Crow?
Mr. Day, what's the update?
Oh, I thought it might have been some kind of like secret shit.
What about a mole the AC?
I need a few months to work on him. You need to understand him. I have to get it right. This is our only opportunity.
Oh my gosh, that's so wrong.
This man is unhappy. Talented for sure, but unhappy because he's been pushed aside and overlooked by Nehru and Baba.
He's a spy.
Baba has a lot of powerful allies.
But he also has enemies.
He's also exploited a lot of people and they're ready to take him down. With a little persuasion and a little...
Wow.
More money.
Yikes.
He will destroy Baba.
Haters.
It's interesting how far back it goes that America's been doing its like proxy war bullshit.
Yeah.
Apparently that's been going on for forever. I was learning about Napoleon earlier today. The installation of certain powers for your benefit from a distance has been going on for forever. So it's just interesting to see it. It's always interesting to see, as an American, something like how Americans can be viewed through the eyes of other media. There was a film called, I forgot what it's called, but it was with John Abraham, India's first nuclear missile being built. And America was really the thing in the way, because America was saying, you can't build nuclear weapons. And so the Indians were like, okay, well, we got to do this underground, and we have to do it timed a certain way because they have their shit overhead that's spying on us. And we have to, like, there's all this strategy involved in order to ensure that it happens as America's trying to, conduct their surveillance on India.
Right.
And so that's fascinating. So many politics at play, so many games, the war games, as it were. People who are just like, have a vested interest in the betterment of humanity. Maybe there's ego involved, maybe there's some kind of self-interest involved, but with the way the show is portraying it is Homie and our other main guy, I forgot his name all of a sudden. Vikram, yeah. They truly care about the future of India, and making it a better place for their fellow citizens. And then you have other people who are like concerned, I don't know what it is about their legacy or about credit, or they just don't like him. They're like, no, it shouldn't be him. He's an egomaniac and blah, blah, blah. And he's trying to usurp his power. And it didn't work out because at the voting table, he's like, I think we should take a vote. And then like 3 people voted for him. And it's like, fuck it. Y'all useless.
No one likes a hater.
Exactly. No, but like it also speaks to the power of likability. If you're a likable individual, you go real far. So.
Yeah, and to the importance of, I don't know exactly how this story unfolds, but from what we see of both Homie and Vikram, they both have pretty clean personal lives. So the management of that is really important, especially as you keep climbing this ladder of excellence and power. You have more people watching you. And even though there are lies that will be spread about people, even with the cleanest of records, it's better to have your record actually clean so that you can really let your work speak for yourself instead of any of the problems you might have at home.
Yeah, I mean, people will try to use any nugget they can that remotely reflects negativity and exploit that to make you look awful, make you look bad. And it's like, never mind all this other good shit right here that you've been doing. It's like, that's the thing they focus in on to just take you out of power, take you out of place. Yeah, this was an interesting episode. It was really deep diving into the inner politics at the upper echelon of, government and power, I guess, and like concerned about their self-interest as well. Like I don't know who that guy was that they were talking to at the beginning of the show. All I know is he stood in the way of what Homie wanted, which was access to that material, those resources in order to conduct what he needs to do. It's also fascinating to look at how nuclear power was looked at in its earlier stages, because nuclear power actually is a very efficient energy source, but it's been misused and tested in the worst possible ways. I was watching a Veritasium video earlier today, I think. They were talking about how in America we conducted our tests in New Mexico, even though it was recommended that we conduct it on the East Coast so that no fallout winds are carried over onto the people of America. We conducted it in New Mexico, winds carried that across America, and then rains brought it down back to Earth. And so as a result, there were people who ended up getting cancer from these nuclear testings. And it's like, that was the recommendation. You did it here anyway. And they did it in secret. Government of New Mexico didn't know, and the people of New Mexico didn't know.
It's so wrong.
Yeah.
It just, like, when I brought this up while watching the show, but what happened with OceanGate and was such a devastation, but it also was, to me, such an example of how we have really innovative geniuses, but that doesn't mean that they're all knowing and always right.
Yeah.
And so we have people who are chasing innovation at the cost of what other experts are saying, not to do certain things or where to do it. And it's like this blindsided idea of progress, which I do love, but it has to be measured with advice and expertise of where and how things should be going about.
Yeah.
I also did love the relationship aspect between Vikram and
his wife.
Yeah, his wife. I was just reading in the States, I don't know if the drama has hit over in India, about Jonah Hill and his ex-girlfriend.
I know nothing about this.
She released a bunch of text messages between them. Basically, she was a surf instructor and super independent woman. And obviously, he started dating her and falling in love with her, probably, I assume, for some of those very reasons. And then within months of their relationship, he wanted her to stop giving lessons to guys, to stop showing any videos with her in her bathing suit, which she's a surfer, so I don't know what she's supposed to wear when she surfs.
A burqa.
Right. And then this online discussion came about of men who are, or people who are attracted to independence and this really strong motivation and life goals of certain people. And then once they get them, there's this like caging of the bird that happens. And I feel like what they're trying to show here, almost, even though I do think Vikram's not always aware of how his actions are coming off.
Right. I think it goes both ways. As a wise person once told me, I can't live on the moon. I was just been waiting to say that for like an hour. No, but I think it goes both ways, because there's someone close to me who is a guy, and is very energetic, outgoing kind of individual, and his partner, his significant other, tries to keep him caged. And I'm like, why does that person want to be with you?
Right.
Knowing what kind of person you are.
Right.
And
totally.
It's so bizarre how the qualities that attract you to an individual end up becoming the things you're trying to suppress because you're trying to hold tight to them.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid of them flying off. And that's crazy. It's like dating a really, really hot chick who you met at the club and dresses a particular way, and then as soon as you get her, you're trying to like tell her to wear dress down,
right,
and not go to the club anymore, and not party anymore, and not be that person anymore. It's like, do you know who you met?
Right. Then go to the bookstore, which is totally fine, but know what you're falling in love with.
Yeah, exactly. And so I get it. I get both sides of it. I understand like his perspective, and I think he means well, at least according to the show. But you have to understand who you fell in love with. I feel like a lot of people in that community, globally, are like the stupidest, smartest people on the planet.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said in a previous episode, there was some scientist who starved to death because his wife fed him. And so as soon as she died, he just stopped eating. It's very well possible that got turned into an anecdote that sounds funnier in retrospect, but it sounds to me like he was an idiot savant who was just like really good at this thing right here, this math or this science thing, and he wasn't really good at taking care of himself. She did that. You know?
And then he died.
Yeah. And so it's like, it's one of those things where when you're so hyper-focused on whatever it is that is your calling, Bruce Lee called it your gung fu, you know, like whatever it is that you're supposed to do with your life, it's like when you're so hyper-focused, sometimes you lose track of your periphery.
Yeah.
Homie's kind of going through the same thing. And I think Pipsy gets it. She's not happy about it, but she gets it. And I really like the human element there that they've got going on between the two of them. And it feels very, very real and relatable. You know, it's one of those things that I think a lot of the, I don't know what they're called,
undertones?
The undertones, the subtext of it all is still relatable even today.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Especially being two people in the entertainment industry who have big goals. You have to understand that only certain people are going to fit into that box with you who can, you know, climb the whatever ladder you're trying to climb. And then a lot of people just won't ever get it. It's not the best relationship.
Yeah. I do wonder two things. I wonder if some kind of romance is kind of brewing with Vikram.
I think so.
And that chick. Just because, like, he's on the cusp of losing his wife.
Right.
And then the other side is Homie had, I don't know if it was a vision or if Pipsy was just seeing someone behind his back.
Yeah.
Either one is possible.
Or I don't really understand the rules of their relationship, you know? Because even Homie at the party, we thought he was flirting with this sociologist. And so they might have an open type of relationship.
No, they don't. That's not what it is. I don't think it's an open relationship.
You don't know.
I don't know what it is, but it's not an open relationship. I think he's just flirtatious by nature, and so it can be perceived that way. I don't think he ever broke up with Pipsy. I don't know what the hell's going on. They haven't really...
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't really know. We just know all of the as of this episode, we love each other. You love me, I love you. Isn't that enough?
We don't have to talk about our personal life right here.
I am definitely not. I'm a monogamous woman. I want one partner forever. But I understand other people are different.
Yeah. No, I'm just having fun. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Do subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, both this up. I'm Javi Koi. This is
STEPH SABRAW.
Peace out.